You know, when I arrived here in London, it was all a bit confusing. I mean, sometimes it felt like there were whole streets full of restaurants in the world, including my country. What's going on? How did it get like this?
Let me tell you what happened. Hello everyone. Thanks for watching. I want to ask you a simple question. When you are hungry, what do you do? Yes, it's easy. All over the world people get hungry, so they eat. So next question. When you are hungry, where do you eat? Think about it. I guess you eat mostly at home, but quite a lot of you probably go out to eat too. To a canteen, a cafe or a restaurant. Did you know that in London more than 4 million meals are eaten like that every day? That's a lot. And everywhere we see restaurants of all shapes and sizes, cheap or expensive, and from all over the world. So dining out is easy, but it wasn't always so. Think about the time, if you were hungry, there was
nowhere to eat, 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 nowhere to eat.
The Romans founded London AD 43. The people living there were just like you and me. When they got hungry, what did they shout?
I am starving, so let's go out.
But there were no restaurants, nowhere to eat. Maybe at the market you could get a treat. So they bought their food and they took it home and cooked it in their kitchen, just like in Rome.
Time moved on. There were Saxons, then the Danes. What did they do to ease their stomach pains? The Normans invaded, came over from France. Did they bring restaurants? No chance. Did they all go out on Friday night to eat a big meal? Well, not quite.
You come around to my place, I will come around to yours. And we will make a roaring fire and rest a few warring bones. We will sit around our table, eat it right down to the bone. Wash it down with the wine or beer and we will all go home.
What? London had no nine, no Café Rouge, no Domino's, no ZZ, no Presso, no Costa, Capinero. Well, no.
But through the Middle Ages, to avoid you getting thin, you could probably get food in a local inn. You know, grab in a pub, but not like today. You ate what they gave you and you still had to pay. Bread and cheese with your beer, roast beef with your wine. No choosing what you have if you go out to dine.
Then in Tudor times, London expanded. Thousands of new Londoners landed in crowded homes with nowhere to cook. They had no stove. Where could they look? Where could they cook? Where could they eat? The answer arrived right on the street. Cook shops, bread shops everywhere.
Bring your own food, we'll
Cook it for you here.
On London Bridge there were 10 bread ovens to hungry men. It was just like heaven.
Give it to them cold, out it comes hot.
Take it home, eat there straight from the pot. When Londoners eat, London survives. Getting closer to our modern lives.
And maybe when travelling, staying in a tavern. If you didn't want your stomach empty as a cabin, you took what you could get and went to bed full and dreamed of choice. What's it called?
So it went on from century to century, people still waiting for something elementary, until, guess what? It was refugees who changed it.
Who was it?
Huguenot Protestants who took a chance, came to London, a refuge from France. They gave us a new word, refugee, and a new kind of place, the French ordinary. All of that around 1680.
It wasn't very ordinary. It had lots of dishes. If you have the money, have whatever your wish is. You could choose what to eat, everything the same price. Good French food, good wine, but no rice.
No rice, no rice, no rice. Why not?
It's not French.
Rice came along with the Muhammad in 1810. He put his name on it.
Hello London, and this is Kaya on Kaya TV, and today I am talking to you from an amazing new restaurant here in George Street, close to the Edgware Road. It is 1810 and I'm about to enter the
Hindustani Coffee House,
the first Indian restaurant in the country. It's unique, it's amazing. It has been started by someone very special, Sheikh Dean Mohammed, who was also the first Indian writer to ever be published in English. How about that? We'll be meeting him later. Here in the restaurant is a space for enjoying the hookah with real chilling tobacco. Hello gentlemen, are you enjoying yourselves? I think they are. And Dean Mohammed also introduced the word shampoo into the English language from Hindi, where it meant a massage. Hello madam, are you enjoying this new experience? And here at last is the main man himself. Let me present Sheikh Dean Mohammed. Hello, it's wonderful to meet you.
Thank you so much. You are welcome to my little corner of India, recreated in London.
So pleased to tell us about the food you're serving.
These are Indian dishes of the highest perfection for the nobility and the gentry.
And can you sum up what is special in Indian food in one word?
Spicy.
And finally, let's talk to these diners. Hello ladies, how are you enjoying this new taste experience? Well, that's all we have time for today. This is Kaya signing off with this thought. The Hindustani Coffee House was our first Indian curry place. Think how many bars now fill this space.
Bounty House,
Tandoori Kafa,
Taste of India,
Masala Zone,
the Curry Club,
Bombay Bicycle, Curry House,
Curry in a Hurry, Tandoori Night.
the Bengal Bracelet.
By now, everyone is traveling and people coming here want to eat their own food. No roast beef and beer, plenty of Italians, Indian and French, open up places, a table and a bench. And then something fancier, beautiful decor. Once one has opened, everyone wants more.
Well, these are first real restaurants. They didn't use that name and it took another 100 years when it came. It came from France.
Restaurant means to restore yourself with food and wine and talk and time to keep you in good health.
Yeah, if you're a man.
What?
Who were the chefs? Who were the owners? Who was allowed in the restaurant? Men. That's who.
Yes, but things are changing. A French revolution from across the channel. 3 French chefs and an all-star panel. So yeah, Karim and Escoffier got us eating in a brand new way.
Wait, what about the women?
Well, a man could always go out to eat. Men could always give themselves a treat. But no restaurant would ever enable a woman or women to book in their table.
Until
Good evening and welcome to Famous French Chefs in London. First up we have a very special person, straight from Paris. Let's hear it from Anton Karim, the world's first celebrity chef. Born in France in 1784, he became famous very young, making huge and beautiful cakes for the rich, including Napoleon. He came to London in 1816 and cooked for King George IV. He invented and introduced the white chef's uniform and hat, still used today. He published books of recipes and always included sketches of himself so that he would be recognized on the streets. He died young from the smoke on the kitchen fires.
And our next special guest is the man who gave us a ketchup. It's Alexis Soya, born in France in 1809. He was already a famous chef. When he moved to London and opened British first real restaurant in 1851 to feed visitors at the Crystal Palace Great Exhibition in Hyde Park. He created a sauce just like tomato, ketchup, salt, bottles of it in his own name and wrote cookbook. He was responsible for introducing gas cooking in restaurant and invented a portable oven which could be used anywhere. With it, he filled the pot with soup and took it to the creamy world and became famous for improving the day of the British Army.
And finally, the biggest name of them all, we are delighted to bring to you Auguste Escoffier, the man who revolutionized eating out. He introduced the culture of eating out for pleasure. He came from France in 1819 and was the chef at the Savoy Hotel in London. He introduced the menu where diners could choose what they wanted to eat. He made it fashionable for women to eat in restaurants and even families. Now restaurants are respectable, and if eating out is now popular in London, and it started with Escoffier.
Now it's 1890 and dining out's respectable. Eating is fun, dining is fashionable for groups of women or a family treat. A menu, madame, what would you like to eat?
Of course, being London, home of tradition, some things just didn't change quite so fast.
Simpsons on the Strand started as a gentleman's club in 1828, where men gathered to play chess. As they played, beef, hot or cold, with bread and cheese was served from a silver trolley, which is still used today. From 1920, there was an upstairs room given where women and families could eat. But the doors were only opened to women in 1986.
Yes, but how did it get from there to what we have today?
Revolution 2, it's me and it's you. It's 1980, what can we do? We've eaten Indian and Chinese too. Is there anywhere I can get food from? Peru?
Or Somalia, Sudan or Eritrea, Greece and Turkey or Ethiopia, Albania, Japan or Korea, Uganda, Cameroon or Nigeria.
Yes, can get it all in London. It's dining revolution. Each country has its own food contribution.
And now, of course, we all have our favorite restaurants and favorite memories. I bet you do too. Can you remember the first time you ever went to a restaurant? And what about your parents or grandparents? Did they go out as much as you? Here's what some people in Southeast London told us. And now, here in London, it's easy, isn't it? We get hungry, and what happens?
We want food. Where is the best spot? It needs to taste good. Some of us like it hot. With 4 million meals served each day, I wonder which way my taste buds will go today. Enjoy your food. You have a choice. If it's food you cannot cook, you can visit our spot. On the menu we have injera, chickpeas and rice. Prices are fair, but the shambas is dear. 5,000, cause it will make you disappear. Eat cake and ice cream. Eat cake and ice cream. Eat cake and ice cream. Eat cake and ice. Give me meat, I want some meat. Does it come with cheese?
Sure does.
Great! Surprise me. Tell me what you're gonna give me. Are you psychic? Tasty veg for veganers, no matter what your order is. Different food, we have a range. Delicious meal makes a change. It makes a change. It makes a change. Eat cake and ice cream. Eat cake and ice cream. Eat cake and ice cream. It makes a change. And ice cream, yum!
Yum, 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 yum.